Yeah, sure.
We'll just do one question, okay? We'll just give one. We'll do one question apiece. All right, that's it. All right. So pick a number between 2 through 11. Clee, pick a number between 2 through 11.
5.
5. Ready? Are you ready?
Do you know where I am?
All
The
right.
nigga said, first question, what's your favorite scary movie?
What? Here's the question. You ready? Hold on. What color underwear are you wearing?
Silence! Silence! Pump! You're now listening to the Street Science Podcast. You are now listening to the Street Science Podcast. Don't touch that dial. You know what it is. It's the Street Science Podcast. You are now listening to the Street Science Podcast. Hosted by Michael Garabato, Cletus Cassidy, and yours truly, Skrilla Sam. You know what time it is. It's time for Street Science Podcast. Shut the fuck up while this podcast is on. You know what it is. It's my favorite show, bitch. Shut the fuck up while this podcast is on.
All right. All right. So I got a little topic for the show. There's a book out called Tribe of Mentors by Timothy Ferriss. Short life advice from the best in the world, yada yada yada. What's up with this dude Timothy Ferriss is that he has the most downloaded podcast ever. So if you listen to podcasts, this is a podcast, and you might have listened to that show before. And if not, you might want to listen to it because the dude's got some pretty interesting stuff on there. But he's got these 11 questions that he asks all of his guests on the show.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you like that? And so, I thought we could just answer a few of them, or basically, we could go and start with the first one, and somebody can answer that, and then then it'll go Sam, it'll go Clee, and then it'll go me. And Sam, you have one pass. You can pass on any question. You can hold that pass. All right, same goes for everyone. We have one. Let's have 2 passes. We have 2 passes because there's 11 questions. I don't know if we'll get through all 11 questions. We might be able to. Let's try.
But time out. Only you know what the fuck these questions are about, though.
Facts.
That's right.
You've had time to think about these questions and study them. They're gonna get sprung onto us, and you're already giving us the option to pass. So I already know something's fucked up.
All right, let me just ask. All right. Let's change it up. Let's switch it up then. What makes you feel comfortable?
No. What do you think? Tell me what you think about that.
I think we could have reviewed the questions beforehand, but at least we got the show together. So I got some material to fuck with.
Well, I'm saying, I mean, we can do it, but I don't know how personal these questions about to get. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck I'm.
Well, let me put it in context. They're the most downloaded podcast. Let me just tell you. Let me just get into this. Hold on. Let me give you what is that? A fucking car in the background, Sam? What are you doing? You pissing outside right now? What's going on?
Nah, I'm in my car.
You what?
Nah, I'm sitting in my car.
I thought you said you were shining your car.
Oh, nah, that motherfucker. There's no way. I can't do that. It's impossible.
Let me give you one example of just the chapter that I'm on, because this book is sick because it's only these 11 questions are the whole book, okay? And so he went to like 100 people that are the best in their career, in their field. And he asked them these 11 questions. So he's pondered these fucking 11 questions for a minute. They're prolific. And he even tells you in the intro, like he structured them to be questioned like in a row. Okay, but so like I'm on like the third person, and the third person is Terry Crews. You know who Terry Crews is?
Yep.
Of course.
Of course. Thank you. It's Terry Crews. So if you don't know, he's an actor, NFL player, comedian. He's been in hella shit. White Chicks.
Prior NFL player.
Prior NFL player, yeah.
Former, yeah.
Former.
What's he in now? What show's he in right now? Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna read one of the questions, and then I'm gonna give you like a short version of his answer. Okay.
All
right. What is the book or books you've given most as a gift and why? Or what are 1 to 3 books that have greatly influenced your life? So he says, The Master Key System by Charles F. Hannell. I've read hundreds of personal development books, but this one that clearly showed me how to visualize, contemplate, and focus. Yada, yada, yada. So he just explains, like, that book is basically, the book, I looked it up. So if you're familiar with the book The Secret and what that book is about.
Law of Attraction.
Exactly. This book was written in 1913, and it was a series of a mail-in course or some shit. But it was written in 1913. This Master Key System book is literally what The Secret was written of. All the content of the actual process of all that stuff is from this book. So I ordered it on eBay. It was $5.36. It's coming in the mail. So that's kind of like some of the questions. They're not like personal questions. They're just like questions. Okay, so that's the first question anyways. All right, so you want a question or no?
Yeah, sure.
We'll just do one question, okay? We'll just give one. We'll do one question apiece, all right? That's it. All right, so pick a number between 2 through 11. Clee, pick a number between 2 through 11.
5.
5. Ready? Are you ready?
Do you know where I am?
All
I think it said, first question, what's your favorite scary movie?
What? Here's the question. You ready? Hold on. What color underwear are you wearing? No, I'm just kidding. All right.
Oh, dog, I'm gone. I'll holler at y'all.
What is one of the best or most worthwhile investments you've ever made? Could be an investment of money, time, or energy, etc. Go.
What are the most worthwhile investments I've made?
Yeah. Go ahead and think about it for a second. Give yourself a minute. Sam can talk some shit or something. But what is one of the best or most worthwhile investments you've ever made? And it could be an investment of money, time, energy.
That's the easy one. That's no brainer. Like spending time with my kids, man.
There it is. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, spending time with my kids. Like I just said, like I just came from Florida, but my daughter came out there halfway through the week. You know what I mean? My daughter, my daughter just graduated from San Diego, University of San Diego in San Diego, obviously, and she actually had a baby in January. So she became a mother, got engaged, but still managed to graduate from college, and now she's going studying to take her LSAT and go to law school and shit. So like I'm super proud of her, but like I've done so many things because of my daughter, but the time invested in my daughter has been just my kids period, but my daughter like especially because I was young when I had my daughter, and I wasn't mature enough to do things maybe all the way right like I should have, but I was involved, but not as much as I should have been in things, and I made a choice to make sure I corrected that, or was available for my daughter or involved, and as she got older, the relationship got stronger and stronger, and when she went to college, it's funny, I never made it to San Diego to go see her at college, but I went all the way the fuck to another country to spend Thanksgiving and stuff with her. All in another country because she was going to school there. So we did a lot of stuff, spent time together in another country. And then she just came to Florida in the middle of the week to hang out with me for a couple of days, and it's just...
She came to Florida just to meet you.
Her being grown and like me being around and involved is just like a great feeling, because that's like, I mean, that's my child. Like that.
That's your blood.
Me and another
little
human
you
being created this human being that is now successful and striving towards greatness, and it's just a beautiful feeling to have that relationship. Like, that's one of my proudest moments, and I'm sure
also real man shit like that. Like, we all have kids here, right? Like, you got kids, right?
I do not have any kids. No.
Okay, you did one time. But okay. hey, if we go some episodes back,
shit.
Hey,
if you want to go back on the episodes, that's cool. Someone please listen to these episodes.
You picked me up and you had a car seat in the car one time, and I found that kind of sketch. That you ain't got no kids.
I got gummy bears tattooed on my hand.
If I catch you driving by a park again, I'm unfriendly in real life.
And our third host, Takashi 6ix9ine.
Takashi? Hey, last time you had a 69, it was Takashi.
Yeah.
Now look, what I was gonna say was, dog, on some real man shit though, like as a father, like with kids and shit though, like especially like a daughter, dog, like it's so much pressure, to because you don't know how they're gonna turn out. And like I swear, like you just do your job, to do everything you can, and you just hope that shit was enough. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, dog, like one man to another, dog, you did a great job, dog. I don't know how you raised her, like not like saying like that, but like as far as like what your methods was, like how, but like you see, like she's successful, dog. Like she graduated, dog. Like, she has a good head on her shoulders, going to college, all that shit, bro. Like she don't seem like she out there or none of that.
Good thing.
You feel me? So like, yeah, dog. Like man, if my daughter can grow up, be anything like that,
you know, or even 50% at that, because she had a great village to raise her. She had a great village to raise her. Her grandparents, her mother, her stepfather, myself, like. But it's a trip because you know when you're younger or whatever, when things are different, like you don't see a coexistence. That shit that they just had on TV, they showed Swiss Beats with his wife Alicia Keys and his ex-wife and parent of his children, all chilling together and getting along together, like doing the best for what's right for their children, and that becomes a big thing. But more so, being that it takes a village to raise a child.
Right.
That village is all those people related and in close circle to that child, helping them get the best out of that child. And I can't take too much responsibility. I'm just proud. I'm proud that I have a relationship. Because I was absent for a while by a few different things. Jail, conflict with them, and then just
life,
low self-esteem, thinking that I wasn't good enough kept me away at times from my daughter. But a lot of things, but I overcame all that shit. You know, very active when it counted, and did a lot of things, like, and was proud even in fucking up later on when she was older. Even in fucking up, I still managed to find a way to do right by her and make everything right and be there for her.
That's right, you did that. Mindset is everything too. That mindset took you there.
Right.
You did that. What's up, Sam? What? You ready for your question?
No, nigga. What I was gonna say was, I'm gonna add to what he said, dog. I low key, this nigga low key influenced me, right? Like, I'm gonna keep it real. This nigga went to, you know, we go to the studio and this shit, right? So we go there, I go to his house. This nigga had a jumper at his house. Guess what I got? I got a jumper at my house now, right? The kids are fuck with. The nigga when the day, matter of fact, the day you had your fake son, when he was there at the thing, right? And then when he was upstairs playing, and I was like, the nigga had you said he had a laser tag gun, and I'm like, y'all niggas got a what? A laser what? You got a laser tag gun. You got a little chest plate, you know, a little thing. Nigga, I immediately went on Amazon Prime. I got one now. I got a gun set with chest plates, right? So, like, I just get influenced. Like, I like how he interact. That's what I'm saying. Like, you got shit to do with your kid every time that y'all spend quality time, though. That's what I do see. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's what I need. I started doing more. You know what I'm saying? Like, just dedicate, just invest in time. Because I'm so already busy, like 14, 15 hours of the day, that I got to just find, like, just set some time aside and give both of us something to look forward to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I did today. But yeah, I pretty much got the same answer as Clee, though, man. He hit the nail on the head. You know what I mean?
Oh, you don't got to answer that. Hold up, stop. You don't get to answer that
got
question.
A different question.
You don't get to fucking answer that question. And hold on, let me stop the recording so I can make sure we keep all of it. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yo.
Oh, we weren't recording?
No, we were recording the whole time. I'm breaking it up so it doesn't lose because it was 45 minutes of recording.
Damn.
No, we we an hour plus now.
We only got two questions left. My Sam's question and my question, so we're good. We've been doing great on time.
Okay.
Let me fire up this fucking cigarette. Okay, I'm gonna fire it up when Sam answers his question. Hold on. You can answer your question quick or long. It don't matter. So it's all up to you. Let me move my phone real quick. Okay, so Sam, pick a number between 2 and 11.
9.
Oh, this is a good one.
Oh, goddamn. Okay, shoot.
No, you're gonna like this one because you're adamant about your career. Hold on.
What career?
All right. Well, in your profession, what are bad recommendations you hear in your profession or area of expertise? Bad recommendations.
Okay, I got you. Hold on. So what are bad recommendations that I hear in my
your area of expertise?
Profession of expertise.
Yeah, exactly.
So, nigga, I think there's a couple though, bro. If motherfuckers say they don't like your shit, you're an automatic hater, or a motherfucker just be like, hey man, like, don't quit your day job or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying, or just like, you know what I mean, or just like a motherfuckers be like, hey man, like, you ain't gonna make it. Like, I feel like you can do whatever you want to do. At the worst, you just wouldn't be good at it, like, you know what I'm saying, but you should be able to do whatever you feel like you want to do, as long as you ain't hurt nobody. You know what I mean? Yeah, I would say the worst advice I've probably ever heard.
Bad recommendations.
No, matter of fact, I got it. I got the worst advice. I was talking to this dude, right, from Harlem, right, and this nigga like, I'm gonna cut a lot of this shit out. But long story short, bro, this dude told me like he knew I was rapping or whatever, and we was in jail. So okay, I'll just add that part.
All right.
So we was in prison, and this nigga was my cellie, and he drew up a master plan that he was already sold on it. He was trying to sell me on it. Talking about basically pretty much, dog, like let's stage let's stage a shootout. I shoot your car up, like you gonna live all the shit. You gonna, like, you know what I'm saying, like you gonna go viral. Everybody gonna talk about it. You live. You drop the mixtape. Your shit gonna do numbers. You gonna be like 50 Cent. And this nigga was like trying to sell it, and I'm looking at him like, you dead ass, like, you know, something like that. And like I entertained it, just fucking around, like I'm trolling him, and like, but he's adding more to it. Like,
give me more details on this fucking business plan.
Dog, I talk about, like, I park my car at Safeway, and I go inside Safeway and shop, and then they shoot the car while I'm gone, and then like the news crew, everything come out, you know what I'm saying? And then like I would talk to the news crew and just be like, oh no, I don't know what happened, you know, shit, I don't know, whatever, and I plug my shit in, and pretty much all that press and all that, like I just can transfer all that, you know what I'm saying, and traffic it towards what I'm doing.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Yes,
like,
that's smart. He's gonna do a Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Right, he said it a whole lot better, but I was still like, hell no, nigga, like, dog.
He was trying to sell it to you, the beef?
The whole part about it
the beef.
He was already in there for murder, right? He was already in there
for
murder,
shit, he was living his best life through his stories. That's all it was.
No. This dude, his shit made the news. His shit made the news, bro. It was in San Jose, too. It was but he already got caught for it, so it was whatever. But anyway, dog, that was the
he's washed up.
I mean? Dog, yeah, he's doing his time. You know what I'm saying? But anyway.
Much respect.
Dog,
I hope y'all get out.
That had to have been the worst advice I heard. Dog.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So we can sell records.
I like that. That's good. That might be a headline. That's a good one. All right, so I'm gonna let you pick a number for me. Go ahead and pick a number between 2 and 11. 8. What advice would you give to a smart, driven college student about to enter the real world, and what should they ignore?
Everything you learned was bullshit.
Yeah. A smart-driven college student about to enter the real world. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna just like learn to love being broke. Learn to love the hustle. Learn to fucking. I don't know. You're probably if you're a smart-driven college student, you're probably fucking got a lot of fucking privileges and shit. So you know what I mean. You probably haven't lived a hard life, and if you have, you already know this shit. But if you haven't, you know what I mean. Go down and live if you want to experience that shit. You know, go down and fucking and get a fucking job or something, a fucking minimum wage job in the Bay Area, and then try and pay rent and see how that feels.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Live a experience of the people. You know, verstehen. That's German. That means fucking try living in someone else's shoes. Actually visualize being in somebody else's shoes. You know what I mean?
But you can get an athlete's foot like that, though.
Well, that's why I said visualize. You know what I mean? Visualize some socks on and some protection.
If you think about my feet, nigga, your feet will start itching.
Your feet.
My shoes cost too much for me to visualize somebody standing in my shoes.
Hey, nigga said, your shoes are too fucked up for me to visualize myself in them.
So that's all from the book Tribe of Mentors. So that's what we are. We're mentoring right now.
Let me add this. Let me add this though. So I'm with my daughter this weekend, like I said, and she is a college graduate. And you know whatever, and I'm super proud of her, right? And we're talking about whatever, and you know, she's an adult. You know, we're going out like having a drink and shit, you know, whatever, right? And she's like, oh, I don't even drink that much. I did all my partying in college. Like, I'm cool. Like, I'm over it. Right. Like, I did all the fucking, you know, whatever. There's still things that I like to do or whatever, but I don't drink that much. I drink a beer here. I mean, I'll get a beer, but that's about it. Or I'll get one drink, but I'm not gonna like. So it's really kind of like, damn. You know what I mean? Like so she partied it out. She did all those things, partied it out, had a baby. Now she's cool. She's getting married next year. She's like, wow, I'm cool. Like, you know what I mean? She's still, you know, still going through school, but she graduated from your college, but she's going, you know, more school to be a lawyer. You know, like taking her bar and all that stuff.
Right. She's doing,
you know,
whatever
she wants. Like higher LSAT, then bar later, or whatever, or you know, and all that shit. So like, but she's like so focused that it's really dope. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you would think like, what could you tell somebody, you know, like how you were saying, you kind of like stumped, like, I don't know what to tell them. Like,
right.
She told me kind of. So I know how that could be hard to answer because shit, I couldn't answer it, and I just heard from somebody, and it kind of tripped me out.
I never even graduated college. How am I going to answer that?
I expected her to. I didn't either. I didn't go.
Well, no, but I think you did your job. You did your job because your job was to not.
You got
do better than you.
Your kids got to college.
Absolutely.
Right. Like, the next generation.
I definitely participated in her doing better than me.
And you're doing really well without college, so college don't mean shit. I mean, it does. No, it does. I mean, it does and it does not. You know what I mean? You can take it either way. The person matters.
You know
it's that person.
You know what it is?
It's that person.
It's the ability to have the heart to stick through something and to go through a bunch of enduring tests that majority of it don't mean shit, but it means that you were disciplined enough to do it and get through it. You have a certificate that says you fucking fought hard as fuck. That's basically what it is. You fought hard to get into a club that allows you to have alumni status and this and that. So you got friends somewhere that say you can wave your alumni badge. You know, I went to school here, and you'll get doors open for you just because they fought the same fight you fought. And that's what that fraternity and sorority shit is. And that whole, you know, like college thing is like making a network. That mattered more, I think, when our parents were younger, because there was no internet and social media and all that, so you can get to whoever you want to get at. But that shit matters, though, still. Right. The unknown boys and girls clubs of secret societies of, like, in a good way, networks you have at your disposal that other people don't have, that works throughout everything, in every industry, like work-wise, social media-wise, and how every industry works. There's, like, your path of people you know, because your individualism gets you in these circles, and you know what I mean, these things. If you pay attention, it's all a chain and it's a network. So it's great to have those networks, and those people's networks are so much bigger when they've graduated from college and they have that badge. So even though you might not do shit that you did in college at work, you got that badge that said you fucking fought it out, though. You know what I'm saying? That badge means you're getting a job over somebody else that doesn't. Sometimes, not always, because it is that who you know shit. Again, that's society shit. But that badge is something to be very proud of. Hella hard work.
All right, Clee. Well, you answered that question way better than I did. So cool. All right, so
Google the answer.
Yeah, exactly. I'm reading the book and I can't. I'm reading the book and I couldn't even. Nobody answered that question on the book yet. That's why I've only read through 3 people. So, all right. So, do you guys have anything else you guys would like to share? Sam, do you have any upcoming events that you're hosting or doing that you would like to bring up?
Shit, man, I got a really big interview that I'm gonna get to interview. Clee knows I can't publicly say it, right? But
is he from Sacramento?
God damn. Anyway. Yeah. So anyway, man, like I'm gonna get to interview him, but like Sway.
What?
Sway in the morning already has the first interview. It's not done yet or whatever, but I gotta look at the. Hold on, I gotta look at the.
That's because he interviewed Eminem. That's why he beat you to it. Fuck.
No. I didn't deserve the first one. I wouldn't have believed.
Don't sell yourself short.
I thought he was tripping, like, but you know what I'm saying. But I'm still gonna shoot for the shit. Let's see, what is it? It's who is it that got the interview?
Right? Can I just hold a? Can I hold a camera? I have a camera. Can I hold a camera? I won't say shit about the podcast. I promise.
I would try. I mean, you better off. You have more of a chance. Well, actually, that might actually work. Maybe.
Just put me in. Say that you're producing me or something, and I'll pretend like I rap.
Okay, look, please. You remember when I saw that video of them niggas in the studio, and then what I commented?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Them niggas. I'm trying to do the same thing you do.
Yeah.
I'm the host. I'm trying to hold the camera too. Shit. Nah, but yeah, for sure. I'll keep you posted, bro. But
okay.
Yeah, so I just gotta wait until the timing is right. But anyway, fucking, we got that.
I'll film you. You could tell them that I'm your personal videographer for your social media.
I do need that, man.
I will do it for you. Well, if you can get me in, you can get me in. Anyways, I'll pay to go to Clee's event. All right. Anyone?
On that. It's not.
I'm coming. I gotta go.
I'm gonna be performing for sure, but I'm saying it's not my event like that. If it was my event, of course I would take care of.
I gotta meet Nutso in person also. Can you get me backstage?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going.
Pretty sure.
All right, I'll be there.
Yeah.
Tickets are cheap. Did you guys hear that? $25.
Yeah, I don't know what
to watch a headliner in their city too.
Yeah, Keek and Kill Committee. All right, so that's Street Science. We're signing off. We might maybe Cleo produce an intro for us for this episode within a week, maybe.
Yeah. Yes, niggas.
Oh, all right.
It must get from here.
I second that.
All right, y'all.
All right,
man. All right, you possum face motherfuckers.
All right. Hey, don't forget you can go on Anchor FM where this is sent, and you can donate some money to the show. So go ahead and do that.
Hey, if I know any one of y'all, please send me a message and let me know so I can work on it.
Yeah. Oh no, we do have him at. Fuck, we should have. He wants to be on the show, so we'll bring him to the next show. The Wall Street Trapper. The Wall Street Trapper. He's like in Georgia. I messaged like 30 different podcasts, and he was one of the 2 that messaged me back. And so he said he's down. He wants to network with our show, and he wants to collab on a show.
Dope. I'm with it.
He's talking about how to network your money into like real stock market shit.
Send us the links. I like the name.
It's in our... Okay, I'll send it to you. All right, that's Street Science. We're up. Whoa, but really, On a serious note, all this podcasting, I've lost my voice. You ever thought about starting your own podcast? When I was trying to get my podcast off, I couldn't figure it out. There was all these things, Audacity and everything else. And then I heard a podcast with Gary Vaynerchuk, and he said Anchor FM. Dude, Anchor FM is the one-stop shop for everything. Recording, hosting, distributing your podcast. It's all 100% free. They use a microphone on your phone if you need to, and they have great editing tools on there. Everything. If you just want to start with something simple, this is the way to go. If you want to get more advanced, like I started getting, they do that. They hook you up with sponsorships. They hook you up with ways to get paid, all that stuff. All you got to do to get started is go to anchor.fm/start. Join me in the diverse community of podcasters already using Anchor. Can't wait to hear your podcast. Anyway, so this is what I wanted to start out with anyways. Like, since we were talking about personal branding and the fucking show and the start of the show and doing this new show and how the fuck hard the show is to actually produce and put out there. Did you listen to the little audio clip that I sent you in our messenger about the intro? Did you listen to that guy's intro?
I didn't. Because I tried to play it and it told me to sign in.
I'll play it for you. Okay, because this is something that I want possibly for us or whatever, because we need something. We need something in the beginning of the show, because the beginning of the show sounds fucking real amateur choppy-ish. Poncho, shut the fuck up. And my dog's like over here scratching the carpet right now.
Yeah, well, we'll get an audio, a visual, and an audio. It's the visual for the YouTube, and then the audio.
You can go visual right now. I just don't have a camera.
Huh?
You can go visual right now. You can go turn your camera on. I don't have a camera.
We're talking about an intro, though. I thought you were talking about something permanent. For
oh, yeah. No. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, definitely what you were talking about. Yes. I agree with you.
Yeah.
My dog's going apeshit. Okay, let me pull that up.
Oh, man, I done fucked around. I might run out of weed for the first time.
Oh, my God. Run out of weed? Hey, Brahim fucking texted me. He messaged me. He's like, are you alive?
Yeah.
For sure. And then I messaged him back. I'm like, yeah, I'm alive. What's up? And I was like, where you at? He still haven't fucking messaged me back. He's like, are you alive? Is he just checking in on me or what?
I think so. Do you remember sending me that same message when I was at work? And then I told you how much I appreciated that message. That I was kind of like in a
you
dark
appreciated
place. Like, I actually told you that verbatim. I was like, I actually appreciated that. And then, yeah, like you had sent me that shit. But he sent me that shit before too. Like,
okay.
He sent me that shit, Saturday actually.
Clee, Skrilla and Clee. Here we go. Leland Jones. I don't know how I even found this. I'm skimming through fucking people's podcasts. in our area, because we are like, what is this, positive motivation, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. Here we go.
Trife coach. I'll show you how to be trife.
Let me turn that off. Wait, hold on. Let me start that over. Okay, so we'll just talk about these guys real quick. The art of winning show. Is that what these fuckers are called? Here we go. No, not these fuckers. These all right, but we're gonna use a little clip right now. So this is the Purpose Driven Life, the Art of Winning show. This dude, I don't know what he does. Listen. Yada yada yada. Something similar to that, or something, an intro for us.
I didn't even hear. I don't even know.
Look, we're gonna call it a dope one, bro. We're just gonna make me and Clee. I think me and Clee.
You're gonna produce a song finally.
No. Like I think that'd be like the easiest thing, but I think we'll get creative and actually do like a radio one. We'll kind of like
our own mix of it.
Yeah. Radio sound effects, but like that.
Yes.
Well, I think we gotta download some fucking not a template, but like a sound kit.
Yes.
That has like the radio type effects, Clee.
Clee, what can you do?
Like a mixtape voice or like, and now listening to street signs, whoop, whoop, and then we can have our little say so. Right.
That's what I'm talking about. That's it. What I just played right there is a fucking template of something to put in there for an intro for us. Some type of artistically music, chop up the voices, whatever the fuck, but have somebody introduce us, and it's entertaining. It's like something people are are gonna bob their head slightly to, and like, who the fuck is that? Cletus Cassidy, producer, fucking rapper, Kill Committee. Skrilla Sam, yada yada, yaka yaka, 408.
So do you want it to be Street Science Radio Podcast?
We're not Street Science Radio because that's that dude on Instagram that messaged us.
Do you think he even cares that we say radio or not?
Oh, no. he cares because he commented on our shit.
No, I think he cares just as much as the radio is not there at all anyway.
No, he's grinding. He puts out like 5 posts a day sometimes. He's grinding. He's on his name.
The jab will start once he starts introducing the show. This is listening to the real Street Science podcast, the original.
No, we're just Street Science. We could just be Street Science the podcast because there was a Street Science show that was really popular, but it's gone. And there's no Street Science podcast right now. We're the only one, so we're the first one, so we own it. And I also, what did I get? I didn't get the name. I got the Facebook account or whatever, but I might change my website name to Street Science. I might buy the Street Science
podcast, or what is the exact verbiage?
Let me look. Hold on, I'm on it. Profile. Let me go to my computer profile. Or Street Science. It's just Street Science. That's it. We're the only podcast that's named Street Science right now.
Okay.
I looked it up before I named it. So it's a great name, and we there's a website already, Street Science, but we could probably buy Street Science Podcast, or we could do Street Science PRLC, or we can do, whatever. We could get a little hang on it, but whatever, we own the podcast.
Okay.
So you could just do, you're not listening to Street Science. You could do the podcast afterwards because it is the podcast, but it's Street Science. Whatever, however you want to say it.
I think
figure that out.
Got to be no one set thing. We can have a couple different in the arsenal. I think I could definitely see one with your voice. Listening to Street Science, but woo. Mm-hmm. And I have one version I do, whatever you do, like a commercial, whatever.
Like
and we can rotate exactly. We can rotate where everything, like, you can still keep them guessing. Everything ain't the same
just
shit.
Think of yourself as a complete entire radio station. So like, you have, let's say, like motherfucking Chewy Gomez when he was on Cameo. He was like, "Oh, you're not listening to Chewy Gomez." Blah, blah,
Chewy
blah,
Gomez,
blah.
yeah.
But then you have hella other people saying that shit too. So
what's the name of the show that we all have to watch in jail? The mandatory.
You listen to Street Science. You just have everybody that we fuck with say you're listening to Street Science.
Street Science.
You're now listening to Street Science.
So I always
welcome to Street Science. You know what I mean, or anything like that, like both, and you catalog them. These are intro pieces. These are beginnings. These are in the middle of the song. Like catalog a song library of files.
Right.
And then, you have those things available. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, to put into the podcast. So we have the Street Science sound library. Got it.
Wait. I like it. What about to live and die in LA?
No.
How do you feel when you listen to a Street Science podcast? I feel like a new man. I feel like we can even do troll. I can do a troll commercial, like a funny one.
Drop one on your interviews. Just be like, "What do you think about Street Science Podcast?" They'll be like, "What?" Please.
What? Oh, the street what? The show that you host.
They're talking about people's mamas.
What's a podcast?
These motherfuckers ain't.
He's like, "What's a podcast?"
I took dude's advice. I lost my job.
Shit!
My money.
Did you plug your podcast?
That'd be hella funny.
Did you plug your podcast that has an average of 26.1 views per episode, with a total of 209 all-time plays?
It's like you got 50 views on your podcast. You got 322 dislikes. There's more people who don't like it than that actually heard it, and
actually, the Street Science episodes, when I post them, I do pay for the advertising, but they are getting better and better. Like way more views, way more likes every time.
Oh, for sure,
way more followers.
Oh, for sure.
Everyone. That one was cool. Did you guys like the episode 6, the astronaut floating for Nutso Fly?
That was that graphic.
Yeah. That's right. That's Adobe fucking whatever the fuck Adobe Post.
That was right.
So, when was the last time we had Sam on the show? Go ahead and check in, Sam. Tell us what the fuck you've been doing with your life.
Oh man, shit. I've been working like a goddamn nigga fresh off the boat African, nigga. I'm just so happy to be here. I just been active, man. I just been working, busy, dog. Shit. Trying to catch up with y'all niggas, but man, I've been blessed though. Other than that, I know that ain't really say much, but
that's all right. What are you doing?
How y'all been?
Me?
Yeah. Where'd you fly to recently? What have you been? What's in your portfolio right now?
I just came from Orlando, Florida. I was out there for a week. Just a little vacation. Wasn't nothing that major. I had some business to take care of it out there, close out a property, but then we changed our mind and
Wait. Can two things. Number one, can you expound on that? And number two, I have to cut away from the show for like 5 minutes. I'm gonna mute my mic, but you two go ahead and keep going with how the fuck Clee's closing down properties and shit. I gotta hear this.
Just being there, brother. It's not my property. I was just.
There we go. Where'd you go? Did you leave me?
Helping my partner close out a property. She was gonna sell it, but she decided not to sell it, so she was gonna make it a rental property. So nothing major. Just we were going there to clean up.
Nothing major to who?
Well, we didn't do anything.
Okay. I thought you. Okay, I thought you was trying to belittle what the hell. I thought you was trying to belittle your moves, man.
But it ain't my move though. See, that's the thing. Like that's
you there every step of the way, motherfucker.
I'm every step, but it's not my move. Like that's not the same thing. Nigga,
once you drop your location in Florida, nigga, you're moving. How you dress it up? I'm gonna fuck if you put mayonnaise, relish, and green peppers on it instead of hot dog, motherfucker. You out here moving, B.
All right. Okay. So let's just go with that. Let's run with that. Fuck it. Okay. So yeah, I went out to Florida on vacation. You know what I mean? Was out there for a couple of days, and my daughter came out and joined us, and we just went just seeing Orlando because the assumption was it was our last trip because we weren't gonna have this house out there anymore. So that was the assumption. This is our last trip. Let's do it big. Let's go do some fun shit. You know, they have dinner in the movie theater there. It's like at the downtown Disney thing. It's not like not like Disneyland or a park. It's like a boardwalk, like Santa Cruz or something. But no rides. Just not like boardwalk, but just like more like Santana Row, where there's just like places to eat and places to shop and stuff like that. But it's pretty nice. But there's a movie theater there, and you can go in there and you can order dinner at your seat at the movies. And we wanted to do that shit, so we went to go do that. But it was only playing certain times, so we would have had to wait like an hour and a half to watch the same movie just to have dinner there, and we were hungry then. So we grabbed dinner at the bar, but you could take it to your movie if you wanted to. But we ate it. We ate it at the bar, and then went to our movie.
So you could get a drink and take your drink to the movie.
You can get a shot or a beer or whatever. And
bruh, nigga can't be watching a movie. You can't watch a good ass movie. You can watch a regular movie, but you can't watch no good ass movie with motherfuckers drunk. Hell no, dog. We might as well give us punching gloves, nigga, so we walk in there.
Yeah, but I mean, some people don't drink till they drunk. They just drink to get a buzz, like, you know, for a good time.
Niggas that get drunk and stumble across a free movie, like, yeah, fuck, I'm gonna watch.
Shit, I don't know about that. Like, anything with Disney names on it usually got a lot of cameras on it, so ain't no funny business. Ain't no.
Go
ahead. No, go ahead.
I was going.
They have like.
I was gonna make a Disney joke, man. I'm gonna let it go. I successfully fought that one back. Ain't gonna be too many of those. Yes, you got over your jet lag.
I have a jet lag method and shit that I go through to prevent jet lag.
You said you take jet lag pills. What'd you say?
No, I got a jet lag method. I ain't got no pills. I just never check the time zone I'm in because we're only 3 hours away. Now that I've traveled to another country and you've been like fucking half a day.
Oh no, that's the real jet lag, dog. Like when you go somewhere, you go like cross country, bro. Like
country, when you go overseas, that's a different kind of jet lag.
Yeah,
this little shit in the United States, this 1, 2, 3 hours. It's not that bad because now that I've traveled all over the world, like fucking, you know what I mean? Not all over the world, but like I've traveled.
I used to sleep. I used to sleep at midnight. Now I get tired at 7.
Alrighty. Do you know? Whatever.
Shut your bitch ass up.
All right. Captain Bitch Lips.
Real shit. That's hilarious. Nah, but I just never change time zones. And, you know, it's only 3 hours. Fuck that shit. It's only 3 hours. So when I get to Florida and they're like, it's midnight, I'm like, no, bitch, it's not midnight. It's 9 o'clock. And I'm going to stay up till...
Nigga said midnight. It's midday.
On my time, yeah. So I keep my mindset in the other time zone. And when we came home, my girl came in and fucked it all up. She came in and went to sleep at like 7 p.m. I was like, oh, yeah, you blew it. You're going to be fucked up tomorrow. Because she went to bed too early. She should have stayed up because 7 p.m. is like 4 p.m. here. Like, you know, well, whatever it was, however she
I get tired at 7.
Yeah. Right. You know, she was like, yeah. It was like 10 o'clock to her, so she went to bed at 7. I was like, you shouldn't have done it. You know, so.
Oh, no, yeah.
Nigga, so I just never change. You know, I just.
Nigga, fuck a jet lag. If I take a nap in the daytime, I'm done. Like, my sleeping schedule is all off track. Yeah. Like, you know, I done fuck around and try to take a 30-minute nap one time in the daytime. You ever woke up and didn't know if it was that night or the next day? Or, like I done woke up and tried to get ready for school when I was younger. Like, or I tried to get ready for work. Like, and it's like, I thought I slept the whole day. And I just like, yeah. I'm like, I done felt like an idiot. I done got up firefighter status, nigga, then got dressed, brushed teeth. One time I done woke my kids up, nigga, on a Saturday, made them get dressed for school and everything. Oh, they was hot.
Alrighty. What's up? Is it my turn?
Look who decided to join us.
I'm back. I'm back. I'm here. So, yo, what's up? When was the last time we put out a show? Like 2 weeks ago? 3, 4, 5?
2, 3. Probably 3. Close to 3, maybe.
Yeah, about 3 weeks now. Okay, so yeah, we get it, and then I produce it and put it out like a week later, usually. Anyways, so yeah, I've had an interesting stuff. So I'm just going through this, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. What the fuck? I'm trying to stay positive, just stay fucking positive on the show.
No. That's what Magic Johnson said.
It's done him well. He's still fucking alive. He hosted some event with Tony Robbins and fucking Pitbull in Milpitas.
You know why? You need to be like Charlie Sheen and just think positive.
Do you know why?
Why what?
Do you know why?
What do you mean?
Why he's able to do those things?
Because he's rich.
Oh.
It's magic.
He's rich.
Nah, nigga.
It's magic.
He's got 1%er money.
That's not... Hey, I didn't know he was a magician. Magician Johnson. Hey, that's the irony.
Okay, so let me just jump right into. So my car got repoed a week ago, and it got repoed because my ex-wife, who were going through the divorce, did not make the payments for the last 3 months, and she agreed to. So I woke up like at 3:30 in the morning, and the dog keeps barking. And I'm like, "Shut the fuck up!" And he keeps waking me up. And so then
he's like, "Nah, bitch, get up."
Yeah, exactly. I got mad. I apologized. I apologized to him later because he was right. He called it.
Yeah.
So
beat the shit out that dog. Hey, he beat the shit out that dog too. He shot him with a paintball. Go ahead.
I talked to him. So
physically. I talk to my wife all the time.
I have to get out of the bed the second time, and all of a sudden I got these French doors in my room. That means that they're tall and they got fucking glass in them, and there's 2 of them, and they open.
Thank you for explaining that.
Yeah,
yep.
And so they got blinds on them though, and all of a sudden I see a strobing fucking flashlight. Like the LEDs are bright, so it looks like the motherfucker is right outside the window, and it's flashing. So immediately I freeze, and I think it's a cop, and I don't move, because I don't. What goes through my mind, and it was kind of like slow motion. I freeze, and I'm like, all right, it's a cop, I think, and then like I'm like, why the fuck are the cops here? I didn't fucking do it. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm done, but they're in my yard though, so something's going down because they've trespassed now. If I had a gun, and I was allowed to have a gun in the state of California, I would have pulled it out and shot his ass.
Hey, Cleve.
Through the window.
Hey, this nigga froze so good he had to thaw out.
I had to.
That's the last one. Go ahead.
I had to thaw out because
that nigga.
I'm sorry. My girlfriend's in the bed, and so then I had to react, and so I had to grab my little paintball gun with my home defense rounds, and which is 100% legal. And
I need to talk about that shit anyway. By the way.
All right. Well, we'll half edit that or something. And so then I got that, and then I ran to my door, and then I opened the door, and then I was like, because I looked out the window first, and I didn't see anybody in the patio yard, so I opened the door, and I half stepped out there, and then I thought, fuck, if this is a cop, he's gonna fucking shoot me. He's going to kill me. So I put the gun back in the house. And then I ran out to the front, and then I saw the fucking tow truck with my car on the street and the repo guy. And then immediately I was like, oh, she didn't make the payments. It's the repo guy. And so I looped around my house, and then I ran. He was in the car, and then I ran up to his window was down, and then I ran up to the window because he didn't see me. And then I kind of like was in his face and like half leaned out. I was like, "What's up? That's my fucking car." I didn't have, I was just trying. I wasn't gonna do anything, but I was just trying to act like an asshole or something. He's like, "I know." He wasn't gonna do. Yeah, he's like, "I know it's your car." He's like, I was flashing the light because I'm gonna let you get the stuff out of your car if you want to. And I was like, "Oh."
Oh shit.
I was like, "Oh, thank you."
Oh.
I was like, "Oh, thank you." Yeah.
Let's stop that shit. Let's stop that tough guy shit real fast.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, "Thank you, sir."
I appreciate that.
Hold on. And then he's like, actually, I'm doing you another solid. It costs $400 for the locksmith. If you give me the key, you don't have to pay that. And so I gave him the key. And he said you got 20 days to get it out before it goes to auction. It's a flat fee. So I looked it all up. I got all the extra charges put onto the back of the loan. Basically, it was like $1,300 to get it out. And so it finally got paid today. And the check clears tonight, I guess, and then I'll go tomorrow and get the car.
Dog, why do we keep meeting like this on the show? The show started with the motherfucker getting the car took.
I'm barely surviving.
Hey, no, and then we meet when I do my show. I got my car took.
Yeah, I'd said that too. I said, like, who's next? Oh, it was me.
The Clee car burnt to flames. That motherfucker, they told it, but it
Clee's
was like
untouchable.
ashes.
Clee's untouchable right now.
knock on wood. Mario star power, dog.
Knock on wood. Clee's flying out to Miami and going to Washington and recording videos and producing and selling houses and shit.
Hey.
This nigga's on a concertless tour. Like he's just city to city.
Touring the United States right now. Where are you going? International.
Hey, let me go ahead and get that shameless plug. I am doing a show Sunday in Oakland. Floss Gang show opening for Keep the Sneak in Oakland.
What?
Dope.
How do I get in there?
$10, $15.
They got
come to the show, bro.
Can we get the plug, the full plug? Where's it at?
Plug, give him the plug. Yeah,
plug everything.
The address and all that.
Plug everything.
I don't know everything.
We'll come back.
Give them your goddamn Facebook or your Instagram so they can
my
see you post the flyer.
Cletus Cassidy at Instagram.
Our followers went to public school. You got to spell that shit.
CLEETUS. SIODY. At Instagram. I don't know. I don't use that shit like that.
How about we come back
as soon as you find them, block him.
All right, so there's a Keek the Sneak show win.
Nah, hey, all trolling aside, that's dope as fuck, dog. Like,
Sunday.
I know niggas who perform with Keek.
I'm sorry, yeah, let's go back to that, yeah.
Hey, I know niggas who perform with Keek. It's one thing to perform with Keek, but it's another thing to perform with him in his hometown, though. Dog. That's gonna be
yes.
A great look. You feel what I'm saying? And like, dog, like it's home court, dog. Like I'm saying, that's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit.
I know. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So let me see. Let me find it. Let me get it to you for real.
We'll edit all the rest out.
Here it goes right here. It's at the complex in Oakland. And that's 420 14th Street in Oakland. And that's Keek the Sneak. And we got Floss Gang opening up for Keek the Sneak. That's Cletus Cassidy, Nesso Fly, Diesel Boss, and E-Dub the Coleon. And a whole bunch of other people like Drastic and 5-Star General and Diesel Boss. Yes, of course, Diesel Boss, but Drisker, J5, Jimmy Swag. It's a big crew.
There's tickets still available?
It's performing. It's just a couple of us performing, but that's who Floss Gang is. But
no, yeah, that's the group. That's one of the group. We got
performing is just Kill Committee, Cletus Cassidy, That's So Fly, and E-Dub.
Is there tickets still available? It's this Sunday?
It's this Sunday. Ticket info. I got a phone number. I got an email address for tickets. Ticket info.
The ticket info, we're going to put it in the description of the show. If you want the ticket information and the show information, it's down there in the description.
No, let's start putting out links to all our social media.
All ages show. It's all ages shows listed in the show.
All right.
It's October 14th. It's at 8. It says it starts at 8 p.m. It's Keek the Sneak at the Oakland Complex. And 420 14th Street in Oakland.
I'm going to try and buy a ticket right now.
420.
Hold on.
You said 420?
Yes.
October 14th.
In Oakland.
Dog, how ironic is that? That's crazy as fuck, dog. It could have been 419, 421.
Yeah, but it's 420.
Music, bro. Oh, these guys owe me tickets. $25 for tickets.
And it's on 14th Street.
Hey, they're $25 a piece. I'm gonna buy 2 tickets. I gotta go to this.
Dog, and that's dope though. Like I think, dog. The lesser the artist, there's not a lot of people performing, right? Just y'all and Keek.
I don't know exactly what the deal is.
Eventbrite owes me 2 tickets because I couldn't get into an Andre Nicotina concert because of my tattoos, and it was in San Jose.
You gonna go there with an old screenshot from '93?
That was before. No, I got email confirmations on those tickets. I need to get those. Hey, that was before the face tattoo. I didn't have the face tattoo. and they were tripping on some shit, some dumb shit.
Well, San Jose is.
That's where I'm from. That's my hometown.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
San Jose is the one city you can't even go to. This shit is catered.
Cops will kill you. In jail or out of jail, especially if you have a mental health issue, they'll kill you in the jail.
Oh yeah, it's like double the. Yeah, no, it's a tax write off.
Oh no, yeah.
Bodies
right, nigga.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, so that's what I got going on Sunday.
That's awesome. I gotta go see you. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's what's up.
Mike.
Yes.
So man, I ain't been hearing from you or seeing you since you've been working. You know what I'm saying? OT and shit. You kind of.
That's right. I am working.
Disappeared too, though. So like, what you been doing though?
I have been working with homeless families in San Francisco, and it's actually like at a shelter, but it's a really, really nice one. There's only like 30 families there, and a lot of them are Hispanic speaking and only Hispanic speaking, and we just lost the only Hispanic speaking case manager. And so I have 6 families that speak no English, only Spanish, and so I'm like half learning and getting people to side translate or using Google Translate, or when people speak Spanish to me, I can understand and pick up most of the context, and then I am looking up a couple things. Like I'm gonna write down 10 key phrases that I need to learn in Spanish that'll help me out. Like, have you spoken to your housing navigator this week? Would you like to add some money to your monthly budget? Or, stuff like that. So, yeah.
Why are you following me?
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I've just been doing that, and I've been working, and then I had to take Bart to work now because I had no car the last week or so. And my money's been extra strapped still because it hasn't balanced out from the, everything.
Right. Yeah.
But life is still good, and I'm just staying positive. Sure. And my dad came over last weekend, and he's a Seventh-day Adventist, and so like he celebrates church on Saturday. So he comes out and he like takes me to Costco and spends, and we go eat and eat pokey, but then on Saturday morning we're up early in the morning, we're drinking coffee and we're doing his Bible study, and we're talking about God and stuff and having good conversations though, and then. We hit up a church.
Tell me this: do y'all do the infamous Costco pizza after shopping at Costco?
No, we don't.
That shit was a ritual. That was almost like a ritual. It was religious, dog. It was like we religiously ate that pizza, dog.
I did without Dad though.
Or the
hot dog and the soda is a staple. Yeah. If anything, if not even the pizza, you have to go out with a soda at least, and the hot dog comes with it basically.
One time I went and got the hot dog. I was so hungry. I wanted 2 hot dogs, right? Just 2 hot dogs.
No soda.
No soda. You feel me? It's $1.50 for both, right?
Right.
So I'm like, okay, let me get 2 hot dogs and a soda. The bitch gave me 2 hot dogs and 2 cups. I was like, nah, like I just want 1 soda, 2 hot. Like, nah, I have to give you this extra.
They'll fire me.
I must give you this soda. I'm like, you can't. No, it comes with. I'm like, okay, fuck it then. Right. They give it to you, the dog inside the cup, my nigga. Like you gonna drink the dog.
Mm-hmm.
Like, tell me I'm lying.
You're not lying.
Nigga had a cup of dog, nigga.
Couple dogs.
A couple dogs. Yeah. What was I talking about? All right. So yeah, my week has been cool. Cool. I'm getting the car back. Whatever.
Yeah,
so, man. Maybe for another time, but like, I had asked you about legal representation on that situation, and you said you didn't have any, but like, I mean, really, you can't afford not to have any, because as that came up, you rescued that, but that should be owed back to you.
No, she paid for it. She paid for it.
Okay.
She put the money up. Yeah. Well,
okay. Yeah. So you didn't mention that part. Okay.
Right.
Because we talked about that, and I asked you about a lawyer, and
No, we're doing it. We're doing it civilly. We're definitely cool with each other. It's just situations happen. It was. I'm gonna say this for the record. It was 50-50 because it's both in our name, and I could have side hustled or done something or figured it out, or did my part. I didn't do my part. So I'll leave it at that because we're going through all that stuff, and it's going good. So I'm gonna get the paperwork and try and do it myself, and with no lawyers without their taking their money out. But if I have to get a lawyer, I'm going to get a lawyer. But it costs money to even get a consultation. I tried. They were like $500 for a consultation. I was like, what? You guys don't have the free consultations? They're like, no. I was like, all right.
Well, some places do. Find the right
one. He damn near got to pay for a free quote.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, some I don't know. Some do. If you find the right person.
Did you type?
I'll take any referrals. If anybody wants to send a message on the Anchor FM site where this show is being hosted from, go ahead and leave me a message with a referral. In the Bay Area divorce law.
Have you tried typing in free consultation? Blank blank blank.
Nah, because I'm gonna get the paperwork. I looked up a couple things and somebody showed me a thing or two on the paperwork, so I got it.
Okay.
If I don't got it, I could if I don't got it, I at least will know that I don't got it, and I will get a lawyer for sure. But I'm asking my dad also. My dad's giving me advice, and he has experience.
Yeah.
Dad is always the best advice.
Right.